Hey guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at highcarbhealth and also click on the green H so you get to see exactly what I eat and what I get up to every single day. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell icon so that you get all our notifications for our recent uploads. I guess what I would ask you is, what was the kind of hardest part of your journey? Was it the mental side of things where you were really anxious sometimes and that you found it really hard to talk to people about it, or let's go back to when you were socializing and you found it hard to go to the bathroom because you felt like other people will look at you and you had that anxiety within you. Talk about that a little bit as well.
Yeah, so I was already pretty anxious about my condition, and I kind of mentioned it to some people because we'd go out for dinner and I wouldn't be eating, so they're wondering, why isn't this guy eating? So I'd tell them, and they didn't really understand. They'd be asking all these questions and maybe like recommend, oh, maybe you should take these probiotics, or maybe have you tried this supplement? And it would kind of really mess with you a little bit because like you've got so much faith in this, and then there's people trying to tell you otherwise. So trying to like really deal with those thoughts, not let them really affect you. That was hard. But I know initially as well, I did. There was some people that said, "You sure this is going to work?" Like sounds a bit dodgy, like bananas mashed potato. Like, is that scientifically proven?
Yeah.
So having to really deal with all those thoughts was quite hard.
Right. And so, because of that, I actually recommended you go and see my sister-in-law, who's a counselor. So Divya helped you a lot with the anxiety. And talk a little bit about your experience talking to Divya and how she helped you with the mental side of things.
Yeah, because I had quite a bit of anxiety, just
And
thinking
fear,
about
wasn't it? Fear.
yeah, I was letting other people's thoughts get to me too much and just worrying about what other people thought.
Yeah.
And like I needed their approval for this journey I was doing. And just kind of being able to let all my kind of emotions out and all my thoughts and just like stuff I'd been through in the past that really helped. I noticed a big shift in my mental health. I noticed that I didn't really care anymore about what other people thought so much about what I was doing.
Well, I certainly noticed a massive shift in your mental health because, you were so much more confident about yourself. You were so much more confident about doing this, and you had that belief to kind of really get through this. And I think thanks to Divya for guiding you and obviously, giving you some really good advice about how to work with yourself. Work with your mind. Don't resist and don't fight yourself. Just work with it. And it's
Exactly.
okay to be anxious. It's okay to be stressed sometimes. That's part of being normal. And I think you understood that because you kind of didn't want those things. And sometimes it's okay to like be in that zone and work with your body. Don't try and fight it. So that was really great. And I think honestly, guys, if you met Alan before this and you met him now, he's a completely different person. It's night and day, and I'm so proud of him because he has really been through a lot, when he was younger as well, and to see him grow so much within such a short time is absolutely amazing. So well done on that. And I guess you then actually started telling your family about this too. After how long was it? Like,
Yeah, so I think it was last year. It was I think I was working with you at the time, but yeah, I finally told my father actually. That was hard, but yeah, I had to get over my fear of like worrying about being like judged by other people. And once I told my father, there was just like this massive weight just lifted off my shoulders because I didn't feel like I was hiding something from people.
yeah.
And that really like built up our friendship as father and son.
Yeah, that's awesome,
See,
man. It's hard
he
to do
also
that.
had arthritis as well, so there was this like more of a connection now.
And you obviously told him about plant-based diets helping with that, and he has also gotten a little bit more plant-based, hasn't he? He's been eating more fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, he's more or less plant-based now, and he's actually not taking his meds anymore, which is fantastic.
So that's fantastic, Alan. It's so awesome to hear your story. So let's talk about now, because that's where the crunch time happens. So what is your life like now? And talk about your bowel movements. Talk about the amazing things that you've been able to do. Not worrying about stuff, and just like talk about your life now.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Like, I just can't describe how much gratitude I'm in because I feel so comfortable. Like I go to the toilet 3 times a day without any issues. There's no urgency. I don't have any trouble passing the stools at all, and they pass quickly. Like, I sit in the toilet for like a minute and I've evacuated. And after I've gone to the toilet, I don't feel like my bowels are still like there's still something in there. And there's no blood or mucus. That level of comfort is just amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just honestly like it saves so much time as well. There's no anxiety.
Yep.
Because one thing as well, like I noticed, because I was actually doing some running as well prior to signing up with you guys, and I noticed increase of blood and poorer bowel movements. But I'm like so over the moon that now, after healing, there's no issues. I don't get any blood or like.
Well, it doesn't affect you anymore like it once did, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so how's your energy levels and things now as well?
Yeah, it just feels amazing. I feel like I can do a lot more in the day, and I don't. I don't feel like kind of like tired or anything after passing like bowel movements and stuff like I used to.
Yeah.
And I'm just not worrying about stuff that's not important anymore.
Exactly. That's been a huge shift as well. Like because you used to take on a lot of things in your mind where you'd try and think about stuff before it even happened, and you'd just assume a lot of things, which is completely a massive shift. So, and also let's just talk about your weight now. I think you're 65 kilos, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a 40 kg drop, I guess, and compared to where you were, you're obviously a lot lighter. And you did a blood test as well. I think, when was that? A couple months ago?
It was like a month ago, I think. Yeah.
Okay, and everything was absolutely perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
I can show it to you guys on the screen, and he also did a stool sample with calprotectin. It was absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong. Give this video a thumbs up if you know what it's like to have colitis or Crohn's disease, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. This channel was about helping people recover from colitis and Crohn's disease. If you go to our website and fill out the health survey, you are entitled to a free 30-minute consult from anywhere in the world. We look forward to hearing from you. And always remember, there is a life after colitis and Crohn's.